Hey YouTube, this is Jathan1 with another deck profile, Morphtronic deck. So here we go. Morphtronic Slingon, 3 of them. Mainly because if you tribute one Morphtronic monster, you can destroy one card on the field, any card, when it's in attack position. And when it's in defense, no other Morphtronic monster can be destroyed. 3 Thunder King Riles, basically for attack power, and because plus it doesn't allow my opponent to special summon, right? 1900 beater, 4-star, and my Morphtronic deck doesn't special summon, so it works to my advantage. 3 Morphtronic Boomboxin. You have to have these cards, 3 of them, when you're running a Morphtronic deck. Right, it can attack twice per turn, right, while it's in attack mode. And defense is once per turn, I can negate the attack of a monster if it's attacking a Morphtronic monster. 3 Radion, because it gains 800 attack for every Morphtronic card on the field. 3 Sulfon. You have to have this, right? It lets you draw more cards. Depending on the dice roll, put one card, draw one card. Right. One Vidion, because it gains 800 for every attack equip card equipped to it. Morphtronic Borden, I only have 1. I'm looking for 1 or 2 more, because it's pro. You can attack while this card is face up on the field. You can attack your opponent directly, right? With every card, with only Morphtronic monsters, which is pretty good. Scopin, level 3 tuner, and once per turn I can special summon a Morphtronic monster from my hand, level 4. Right? Honest, you gotta have it. Now for my magic cards. 2 Junk Box. Right, lets me special summon from the graveyard. 3 Double Tool C and D, basically used for my Vidion, right? And when my monsters when it's my turn, it gains 1,000 attack plus the additional 1,000 of the card, plus an additional 800, so 2,800. Boss. 2 Morphtronic Accelerators. I can return. This lets me destroy my opponent's cards. I can return 1 Morphtronic monster from my field to my hand, destroy a card on the field. Vortex, staple, Smashing Ground, staple, Brain Control. Morphtronic Repair Unit. I can send one Morphtronic monster from my hand to the graveyard and select a monster in my graveyard to special summon it, and I equip it to this card. So I can also use this on Vidion. Swords of Revealing Light. This helps. You can use Swords of Revealing Light with Borden, because your opponent cannot attack for 3 whole turns. Right? So for 3 turns, unless your opponent destroys the card, for 3 turns you can attack your opponent directly. United We Stand. This card is a huge help in this deck. You can the equipped monster gets 800 attacking for each face-up monster you control. So the more Morphtronics you have on the field, which you should on in this case, helps you out. Double Summoning, which I use with United We Stand, and Autonomous Action Unit. The best way to use this card is if your opponent has Stardust, Red Dragon, Black Rose, Power Tool, or Ancient Fairy in their graveyards. MST, staple, and Factory of 100 Machines. I remove from play all Morphtronic cards that are in my graveyard, and I select one monster on the field, gains 200 for each remove from play card. Now for my traps. Threatening Roar, staple, 2 of them. Solemn, Morphtronic Force Field. I can negate the activation of a spell trap that would destroy Morphtronic and destroy it, then I add a Morphtronic from my deck to my hand. Morphtronic bind. It's a pretty much no level 4 or higher monsters can attack any Morphtronic card that I control on the field. Torrential Tribute, Enchanted Javelin, defense, Trap Stun, defense, draw, Wabaku, and Maraforce, Trap Hole. Right now I don't have any synchro cards for this build at the moment, but I will soon time. And I'll redo a box opening, 1 or 2 box openings, and then a couple more deck profiles. So thanks for watching.